Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. Today we're going to do another freeze drying video, and we're going to freeze dry watermelon. So let's get into it. When it comes to preparing the watermelons, I find it's easiest to take and cut the melon in half and then slice it and then just trim the rind off. Now you can use these for making pickled watermelon rinds. A lot of people do that. We feed ours to the chickens. They just love them. They'll eat them down just to a 1/4 inch or less of the rind to the skin. Once you get them trimmed out, you're going to want to take and cube these up. You don't want your cubes to be too big. Get them as uniform as you can, but take the seeds out. Now, I don't recommend doing seedless watermelons. I don't recommend even eating seedless watermelons, but each his own. But take the seeds out because the seeds won't dry completely. So you're going to end up with a problem in the end where you're going to have everything dried, and then you're going to have moisture in the seeds. If you're going to store these for very long term, you're going to end up with a problem. And I think maybe I see a seed while I'm looking here. No, that's just part of the watermelon. But anyway, once you do this, and I can kind of give you an idea, this is what it looks like once the rind's cleaned off. But once you do that, then we're going to even them out on the trays, and we're going to stick these into the freeze dryer. And these watermelons here, and I'd recommend for those that have farmers markets available, these were actually a late crop of watermelons. I never did get them in season. My watermelons, I kept hoping, and they never did make it. But I bought these from a local farmer at the farmers market. Well, we were up there selling our produce. We bought some of his, and they're really good melons. This is a Jubilee. But anyway, this is the first time I'm doing this. And of course, when I do a start for this video, I'll let you know how it turned out. But this is the first time doing this with watermelons. We did cantaloupes last year and honeydews, and they are fantastic. And we hear people rave about watermelon. So we're going to see how this comes out. Okay, our freeze dryers went through its cool down cycle. Now we're just going to load these up. Some of these trays aren't loaded quite as heavy as we might have could have, but we're just going to slide these in here. And I do want to say too, if you think it's going to be a daunting task taking out the seeds, it really isn't. I thought it was going to be really a pain, but went through the process. Once you cut the squares up, the seeds are really visible. Now I'm sure there's probably one or two that's missed, but hopefully it won't be a problem with that minor amount of water. But we're just going to put these in here. We're actually doing enough for both of our freeze dryers. Now this is a Harvest Right 5-tray large. It's not the newest with the 6 trays, which, like I say, I like this better. But anyway, we're going to go through the process. We're just going to hit continue and let it start freezing. And it'll go through the process. I don't have to do anything. Just let it run. Okay, almost forgot to do the video, but there we go. Freeze dried watermelon. And this stuff is oh so good. And we just put it off in a bowl, and we're put this in Mylar bags. And there we go. We got about 4 half-gallon bags out of each 5-tray large freeze dryer, and we made a little bag sample for our vendor at the farmer's market that we got the watermelons from. But let me tell you, if you like watermelon, I think you'll like to put some in your freeze dryer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some more ideas about freeze drying. And of course, if you want to see more about growing, preserving, self-sufficiency, just hit that subscribe, hit the bell, select all, and of course, give this video a big thumbs up. And of course, share this video. Enjoy that gardening experience.